we witnessing a Hindu awakening? Now it's turn of the majority Hindus across India to take to streets to register their anger and protest over those insulting their gods and goddesses, which had never been heard or seen before in independent India. Unprecedented protests broke out in many parts of the country, especially in Mamata Banerjee's West Bengal, where Kali Mata is worshipped widely as much as she is elsewhere, and where the institutions enjoy the week-long puja holidays during the Dashera festival. Interestingly, Indian-born Canadians found this denigration of the goddesses unwarranted, and many gave vent to their anger. Karnataka's Chandra Arya, who is a Liberal Party MP representing Nepean in Canadian Parliament, said the poster is painful. This is after the Aga Khan Museum authorities apologized. And this is what he said, and we quote, "In the past few years, traditional anti-Hindu and anti-India groups in Canada have joined forces, resulting in Hindu-phobic articles in media and attacks on our Hindu temples." End quote. And in West Bengal, BJP State Chief Surendra Adhikari spearheaded the protests against the poster, which also coincides with the birth anniversary of the founding president of Jan Sangh, the BJP's original party name before it was changed to Bharatiya Janata Party, after the disintegration of the Janata Party staged by Jayaprakash Narain. But unrelenting Canada-based filmmaker and poet Leena Manimekkalai's Kali shows no remorse whatsoever. The poster, featuring Leena dressed as goddess Kali, is seen smoking, while one of her hands holds a rainbow-colored flag that is a representation of the LGBTQIA community. This was when she said, and we quote, "Super thrilled to share launch of my recent film today at Aga Khan Museum as part of its Rhythm of Canada. I made this performance doc as a cohort at York UAMPD at Toronto Met at York UFGS, feeling pumped with my crew." End quote. Meanwhile, the Aga Khan Museum said the Toronto Metropolitan University brought together works from students of diverse ethnic and cultural backgrounds as part of Canadian multiculturalism for the project Under the Tent, and Leena's movie was one of them. The museum deeply regrets that one of the 18 short films from Under the Tent and its accompanying social media post have inadvertently caused offense to members of the Hindu and other faith communities. Yet, the author of the controversial poster brazens it out, saying that she has nothing to lose. She even said that she will continue with such work till she lives without fear. If she has to pay the price of her life, she is willing to. Many wonder whether her brazenness is born out of the fact that Hindus never ever react in the same fanatical manner as other religions, especially the Muslims, whose clerics issue fatwa and also slogans like Sar Tan Se Juda, meaning chop off the heads of those who dare insult their Prophet Muhammad. Unlike in the past, the law enforcement authorities for the first time started booking cases against those who are issuing such statements. This was evident from the way Jaipur police slapped a case against a Muslim cleric who issued an inflammatory statement asking his community members to chop off the heads of BJP suspended spokesperson Nupur Sharma for her remarks against Prophet Muhammad in a TV channel debate. The remarks of the two Supreme Court judges, Suryakant and Paradiwala, who surprisingly too cast aspersions against Nupur Sharma while dismissing her petition, drew large-scale criticism from the majority Hindus. The apex court, consisting of these two judges, also held Nupur Sharma responsible for widespread unrest across the country, overlooking conveniently the provoker and co-panelists in the same debate. Meanwhile, as many as 75 signatories to a memorandum signed by mostly former judges of various state high courts, retired IAS and IPS officers, besides others, while expressing their anguish, wanted the two judges to issue a public apology for mocking the judiciary. How the BJP-led NDA government at the centre, headed by Prime Minister Narendra Modi government, will react one needs to see. Will it dare take to put down the ever-increasing communal hatred, which is posing a serious threat to national security by daring to bring in uniform civil code in the upcoming winter session, as it alone can discipline people of all faiths and bow down to one nation, one law concept? This is MS Purti for Orange News 9 TV.